It's time for the Mohney Show. High atop the third story of the historic Gibson House overlooking beautiful downtown Centralia. The star of the show, Steve Mohney.
Yes. Point S, Centralia OK Tire is a proud sponsor of high school sports and wishes all teams good luck during the postseason. With the playoffs starting, that means the weather is changing. And that means tough driving conditions with ice, rain, and snow. Point S, Centralia OK Tire invites you to stop by and have your vehicle checked so you're ready for winter driving. Studded snow tires, studless snow tires, and tire chains are in stock and ready to put on whatever you drive, and with a warranty good at over 200 locations. Point S, Centralia OK Tire, 1741 Harrison Avenue in Centralia. And welcome to the Mother's Day edition of the Mohney Show. Paul Walker is with me. Paul,
yes,
are you still fascinated by the monitor?
I am. I'm all discombobulated.
You're not supposed
that's
to.
all right.
You're not supposed to look at the monitor.
Well, no one else looks at me.
Well,
for good reason.
That's true.
Look at this.
Okay, so we got to get right to things here today because we're out on the street. We're out in downtown Centralia, and we're out in Chehalis as well. But before all that, how are you?
I'm good. It was a very busy week.
Yeah, I want to talk about horse racing for just
real quick because
here. And
wow.
And one thing I wanted to mention too, you guys were so blessed up there at Emerald Downs because apparently the rain came to Lewis County and all other parts and just took a big corner, a turn.
Right about Puyallup is where I was
yeah.
hearing. It took a right, and there was no rain at Emerald until just before the first race, and it started to drizzle, and there was a drizzle all day, but it never poured.
The track wasn't too bad.
The track was fast the entire time.
So it wasn't a sloppy old muddy mess.
You know what? As many problems as there are with horse racing in many parts of the country, we still do it right here because it was packed.
Yeah, you guys had a great crowd up there, didn't you?
A ton of people there. Of course, it was Derby Day, so a lot of people dressed up in hats and stuff. I just put up my opening day coverage with some Kentucky Derby stuff in there as well. Just got that done this morning, a little late this week on it because we've had a ton of other things going on. But
you had to have been in heaven because, I mean, it's opening day. Of horse racing, Kentucky Derby, Emerald Downs. I mean,
I went up early. I went up Friday to start prepping.
So you walk in there and you're just like a king, aren't you?
No, the king is still Joe Withy.
I know he is.
Friend. So
you mention his name and everybody knows him.
Everyone knows him. And of course we ran our Kentucky Derby
yes,
contest with Professor DW on the Eli Sports Network.
How did DW do?
The professor correctly selected the second place horse, and that's all we could pull out. Went with a couple of long shots, went with the wrong long shots. 3 people did not go with the wrong.
The professor's human too.
He's based on a human too.
Exactly.
He's in the other room.
Okay, so how did everybody fare?
Well, we had like about 50 entries.
Okay.
And the way it worked is you pick the winner, a second place horse, and a third place horse. If your horse won, then you were credited with the $2 win, place, and show payoffs to your account. If your second place horse finished first or second, you would get the $2 place to your account. And if your third place horse finished first, second, or third, you get the $2 show payoff. And then there were a couple other things, but that didn't matter. So that's the base. That's the basics of it.
That's a lot.
And it came down to 2 noses.
Oh, it was a really close.
Well, the race itself, but so did our contest.
Okay.
Because only 3 people out of all of them selected 18-1 Mystic Dan to win. And we have to be transparent. 2 of them are your mom and dad.
Hey,
and they
could enter. So.
Hey, yeah, absolutely, they could enter. I mean, and frankly, you could. You don't work for Eli Sports. You work over here. You could have entered. So
I'd have to get a consultant to.
No. Apparently not, because I don't know. Folks,
Mystic Dan, I would have.
No, wait.
Okay.
Now, folks, I mean, how often do your folks have they ever gone to the horse races?
No,
They really know much about it.
not really.
So they came up with a winner with some very intricate handicapping and really research, right? And I don't know if they told you, but I'm sure you know why.
Exhaustive research.
How did they come up with Mystic Dan, as both of them selected it?
Well, it's my dad's middle name.
Dan?
I mean, Dan. I mean, he goes by Dan.
He goes by Dan.
So, but, it's Luther Daniel.
Yeah,
so Dan.
So your dad goes
Dan.
by Dan.
Yeah.
Mystic Dan.
There you go.
Folks, sometimes it's all it takes in horse racing. Now, the kicker was your mom picked the third place horse, Forever Young, to finish second.
Oh, that Rod Stewart song.
And then her third place selection wasn't close. There's one other person who happens to be the mayor of Napavine.
Yeah,
Sean O'Neill also selected Mystic Dan. He missed on
Good job, Sean.
He missed on his second place horse, but his third place horse was Sierra Leone, who finished second. So the total amount that Mystic Dan paid to win, place, and show was like $64 and change.
Pay attention, folks.
So Sean, your mom, and your dad are all tied.
Okay.
With that. So now you go to second place. Sean didn't have it. Your dad didn't have it. Your mom had the horse that finished third by this much. And so she missed out on that place.
So there was
So it still is tied. So we go to the third pick. Sean had Sierra Leone, who finished second and paid $4.64 to show. And that got him the win.
There you go.
$4.64, as both your dad did not have, since Forever Young finished better than your dad's second place pick, that's why your mom gets second place. And
I demand a recount.
And I did over and over
I know
and over
you did.
again. And I'm going, because I told you, I thought she won. And then I went and looked and I go, oh crap. What the heck?
And I phoned her too.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but still, Sean gets $200 cash.
Yeah, good job.
He gets 8 tickets.
Yeah, Sean put it in the city pot.
Yeah. He gets 8 tickets to Emerald Downs, and since he beat Professor DW, he gets a hoodie.
Nice.
Your mom gets $100 cash for second place and 4 tickets to Emerald Downs. And for being the show, the third place, your dad gets $50 cash and 2 tickets. So your family gets $150 and 6 tickets.
Not bad.
That's not bad for
that's
just
not bad at all.
Exactly. Hit enter. So that's
and you
all
get to go to Emerald Downs.
Yeah.
Now that's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So tell me about this for folks that don't know. When you go up to Emerald Downs, you've got say you win tickets. So what's the procedure? I mean, where do you sit? I mean, do you sit pretty close? There's no bad seat, is there?
There is no bad seat, and you can. I mean, the horses. There's the grandstands, and it's got 5 floors, and actually a 6th floor where the media is, and the suites. If you're in a group, you can, which are pretty fun to do if you get a group together. The 5th floor and 4th floor are enclosed. The 3rd floor is outdoors, and then track level is what they call it.
Okay.
And I mean, there's benches right up at the rail. You can stand right next to the winner's circle. You can get in the winner's circle pictures because that's, you can stand behind everything.
You do a photo bomb.
The horses come in to the paddock before the race to get saddled, and that's where the jockeys and the trainers meet, and they come out. You can walk right down there, and you're so
close
kids,
to the action.
And then they have the what they're called pony horses, and these are the horses that hold on to the race horses while they warm up, so they don't run off. And they're usually right next, and the kids come up and pet them, and they usually have their manes braided and and things like that. It's fun. It's really interactive. And then there's a park area off to the left, the upper stretch area there, big grassy area. And during the summer, they have a lot of family fun events that are all free, pony rides and bounce houses and things like that.
Man. This is a total family
No,
event.
absolutely.
It's not like Uncle
Absolutely.
Buck heading down there to do some
Well,
wagering.
look, I have always told people, yes, do you want to see the old men in tweed hats with a cigar? I'll go show you where they are. They're there, and they're
Right.
cool. I mean, they're there every day, and so they're there, but it's a big place, and you all have your own spot. So.
Sounds like a lot of fun. And now, how did you personally do?
I did okay. I had Sierra Leone.
Okay.
I did miss my exotic bets, the exactas, the trifectas, and things like that. I ended up losing a little bit, but and plus I had to carry Matthew and Tony's poor betting choices. So,
Poor betting.
All right, I better bet them, otherwise they'll come in, and then I'll owe them that.
I think they need a seminar.
Yeah, no, they don't.
Hey, all in all, just a fantastic weekend. I'm glad the rain dodged you guys too, because
for the most part,
it was really quite wet down here, and
it's going to pay off this weekend, though.
Yeah. Oh man, big time this weekend. But before we get to that, really a fun time.
Yeah.
And I know you just I love to see the excitement.
Oh, I'm excited.
I knew nothing about horse racing before I met Paul.
Yeah.
And we've always had a lot of fun back on the radio and here as well.
Yep.
Okay, so on to Mother's Day weekend, this coming weekend.
And boy, you know what? If we were going to have a big rainstorm, I'm glad it was last weekend.
I know.
Because Mother's Day is.
And I was hoping it was going to change. I kept looking at the forecast, and it was like, okay, still rain, looks like midweek. And then all of a sudden, bang, you've got, you should see, the weather has to do with all this pressure and all the winds. And this weekend looks like starting on Thursday or Friday, offshore flow, which means hot weather. 85 on Friday.
You know what? Offshore flow was the name of a racehorse. That's what it was.
I like that. Oh, that's cool.
And here comes offshore flow.
So a nice weekend and just plenty of things to do.
So question for you here, Steve. Mother's Day is, I think, certainly the number one for greeting cards. And
it's got to be.
Is it number one for eating at a restaurant?
What did we find out?
We it's got to be up there,
Millie's
right?
with us.
Millie, the producer, is here.
We were talking to the gal over at Petals, weren't we?
Really high, right?
The owner of Petals was telling us that for Valentine's Day, it's really Valentine's Day.
Right.
Like that weekend or whatever that's very busy. She said for Mother's Day, the whole week is crazy. So it seems like it's a more extended.
Yes, so it really is time
but still,
right now.
Mother's Day has always been right at the top for restaurants being just booked.
So like Mother's Day brunch and that type of stuff, breakfast. And
so my question is, with 70 to 80 degree weather on the way, do those plans change to break out the barbecue?
I don't know, because if you do like Mother's Day breakfast, it would just be a nice morning. Well, if you do Mother's Day brunch, maybe some of the places that offer outdoor dining.
I'm just talking about dinner then.
Okay, dinner. All right. Yeah. But hold
on. For you,
hold the phone.
Let's be real.
For you personally,
I like to barbecue, but if you want to get mom out of the kitchen and you don't know how to cook,
that's exactly what I was going to say. The people that are going out, it's because you don't want mom to cook, and certainly maybe you don't want to cook. So by default,
you know what? The cooking is the easy part.
It's different than barbecuing, and then the barbecuers want to fire that thing up.
Well, they do want to fire it up, but who wants to clean all those damn dishes up?
Well, you have kids for a reason.
True.
That's
and
true.
We're also
I don't have any kids
in the era of DoorDash. We have
she's got a point there.
To our house for date night.
But there's also the excitement, get the family together and go out to these places, and I'd rather go out to dinner.
I barbecued every year. I didn't care if it was 10 degrees or 90 degrees.
I couldn't agree with you more. Yeah.
I'm not going out. I don't like all those people out there. They all bother me. I'm going to stay at home. I'm going to cook mom a steak.
For you folks that think that I'm surprised that he's saying this, I'm not surprised at all. He doesn't want to go anywhere. And how would mom react to that? How would your mom? Did she like it?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, good.
Oh,
So did you do the dishes?
well, that was always at our house. You invite your mom over. You're not going to have her. Hey, by the way, while you're here, would you cook your own dinner and clean
Well,
up?
I thought maybe you were going
I
over to her house.
No. Why would we go to her house? It's Mother's Day.
I
She
don't
want to
know.
be in
I don't know.
house.
Okay.
Let's get the hell out of there.
Well.
So it's funny, you're talking about barbecuing for Mother's Day, but in our family for Father's Day, the dads still do the barbecuing.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely. Because hey, you only have limited option, time to barbecue
Right.
in Washington State, unless
Well,
I happen to do it year round.
I like to do it. My problem right now with barbecuing year round is I don't have a barbecue that'll.
Well, I don't.
Barbecue is just beat up.
I can't do it in the rain because I don't have an outside cover.
Well, it's what you want to do is you want to bring the barbecue in the house.
Yeah.
Okay, Chehalis Fire Department. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I was joking.
Yes,
I didn't
yeah.
mean that. Don't bring your barbecue in the house. That's bad.
Or-
You know what? I
or
got a
in the
story.
car.
Hold on,
Yes,
I do have
or
a
in the
story.
car.
I do have a story.
Yeah.
I just reminded myself of that's carbon monoxide poison, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, so I've been working on the Camaro. And we're gonna see footage of this alleged car that I've been working on for over a decade. And we did start this thing, and I had the door to the garage opened up, but after I shut it off, I shut the garage door and continued to work on the car. Boy, that's real stuff.
Yeah.
They're not joking about that. All of a sudden, after about 5 minutes or so, I started feeling all kinds of, just not good. Headache. I'm like, well, you're poisoning yourself. So I opened up the door.
Well, yeah.
So don't barbecue in the house.
If it looks like London in your garage, you might not want to shut
But
the,
it didn't.
the garage door.
No, I had a fan on. I was blowing all that stuff out and just the residual effects.
I can't see anything. I don't know why I'm feeling ill.
Well, at any rate, don't barbecue in the house. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Now, if you're thinking about going to places, Millie and I actually worked up a pretty good list of various places. Now, should we talk about that now, or should we head back on? Okay, let's talk about that right now. So if you're heading out and about, and we don't want to leave anybody out, but I mean, and
everyone has their favorites.
Everybody has their favorites.
You got your go-to.
Yeah, but like
this is more of an inspiration list.
Sure.
this
right?
is I mean, wherever you want to take mom, I'm sure they'll take care of her.
Yeah.
Berry Fields.
Mhm.
You were talking about Berry Fields. Wonderful place.
We had breakfast there a couple weeks ago, and I mean, there's not many places you can go and get that big of a breakfast.
Yeah.
Than Berryfields.
Yeah, I'm gonna need 17 eggs here.
Wow.
Can I get a 27 egg omelet?
Well, I mean, I even just got a yogurt parfait, and I looked at the price and kind of went, really? And then I got the parfait, and I was like, oh, okay, they weren't kidding. This is like a
Big old,
huge thing.
You take
yeah.
half a bucket home with you? Or?
I couldn't finish all the fruit. I had to pawn it off on my kids.
Okay.
Oh, good. Well, they ate it. Okay, so we've got Country Cousin.
Mm-hmm.
Back when I was in high school, I worked at Country Cousin, and man, Mother's Day was like the biggest. It was huge. They were so busy. It was incredible. So there's one of your options right there, Jeremy's. They always have their Mother's Day brunch.
Yep.
And
I did see a post for that.
yeah.
Yes, they are doing that again.
So go to the website and check that out. These guys, they all have websites, and you can call or whatever. Ribeye, always delicious. Judy's out on Galvin Road.
Can't miss it.
Try getting in there.
Yeah.
You know, it's busy, but you know what? They're very fast.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And you might wait for a couple of minutes, but
It's worth the wait.
Boom. Yeah.
delicious. Centerville Cafe, right down the road.
Yep.
I love that place.
Me too.
It's just you feel like you're in Centralia,
Mhm.
you know,
Yep,
and they're so nice in there, and the food is fantastic. So
Yep,
that's
yep.
one place to check out.
That's one of the few places that we will still go to breakfast with the kids
Yeah.
because it's affordable.
It's a great meal for an affordable price, and
So-
that's certainly on the top of my list.
Mhm.
Great places, Oldie Club,
Yep.
McMinimans,
Yep.
right
Always good.
here in downtown Centralia, and I'm sure I'm missing many of them, but
Downstairs. Yeah.
yeah,
Old
Old
Blarney's.
Blarney's,
Yeah, Old
absolutely.
Blarney's
I'm
here.
sorry.
And if you want to wait, I don't know. I don't know if that. I would actually take my mom. She would enjoy it if Tiki Pizza was open.
Oh yeah.
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 You know, for dinner. Or,
Again, we didn't
whatever.
we didn't mark them all down,
No,
but
exactly.
and I would
But
imagine
something different that you wouldn't think about normally. But again, we would have, ribeye steak, baked potato, asparagus, which I didn't eat because I
was going to say asparagus. Isn't that a vile?
No, it's a vile weed.
It's a vile weed.
Along with broccoli and
vile weed.
Vile weed. Isn't
that Kenny Rogers Roasters? Can we take them there?
If they are open.
Little Seinfeld reference for you
exactly.
there.
The other one I would mention, it hasn't been open long enough for me to really know its reputation for Mother's Day, but Ocean Prime in Chehalis.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's been a pretty good place.
Well,
to
what
have
about,
dinner.
I'm pretty sure Tim and the crew over there at McFiler's, they're going to have, check their website. They have all the information on that, but
they're doing an event. It's a Morocco themed Mother's Day event. I think it's sold out now. But they'll have other stuff, I'm sure, at the bar.
They're always open. You can depend on them to be open. Some places close on the weekends. So, the steam train. Tell me about the steam train.
Steam Train's doing excursions. It's a Mother's Day brunch. Last I looked, just in the last little bit here, they still had a few tickets available. It looked like you'll want to get those at steamtrainride.com
because they do sell those things out really fast.
Yes, they're doing a brunch train at 11 and a tea and dessert train at 5. So you have choices.
If you're in if you're heading south there, heading to Mayfield Lake on Highway 12, what's the name of that place? The old Spiffies.
Oh, yeah, Papa Bear's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet they'll have something
I haven't been there, but I hear it's pretty good.
I hear they got a real wicked salad bar in there that's real good.
Ooh.
And some other stuff. Yeah.
Or don't ever forget my favorite place, and you can find them all over, but AM/PM. Get a good hot dog.
Yeah,
there.
you can get, I'll tell you what, take Mom in there.
Taquito.
She'll appreciate, Mom will love the self-service on the pop machine.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, get her a big gulp. Show her how much you care.
Hey, that's 7-Eleven. That's not AM/PM.
And by the way, the new, have you been to the new AM/PM out there across from Love's in Napplevine?
Yes.
That's the cleanest place I've ever been in my life.
And it's still exactly like every other AM/PM.
Well, but it's nice and clean though.
Yes.
Well, beautiful place. Oh, you can go to Love's too if you want another weenie.
There you go.
We scared some people at the Napavine AM/PM. I don't know if we can go back. Did I tell you that story?
No, go ahead.
Well, I'm pregnant, so I got a nice baby bump in the front. And we were there one day with the kids, and Skylar said to me, "Hey, beautiful, you looking for a ride?" And I rubbed my belly and I said, "You got room for 2?" And right as I said that, we looked over and there was an old man in the parking lot, and he was like, "What is going on?" We're like, "Oh, we can't go back here anymore."
Hold the phone here. Plaza Jalisco.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
And of course,
Casa Ramos.
but Frosty's too. Frosty's has wonderful food.
Yep.
And man, I mean, they have a salad bar too.
Yeah.
So boy, really just there's a whole bunch of places to go.
And again, it's one of Emerald Downs' biggest days.
So you can head up
packed.
there.
Yeah.
We could actually head up there with those tickets that we won. Or I didn't win those, but
I don't think you could probably get into the 5th floor where the restaurant is anymore.
okay.
They sell out that pretty quick.
Well,
did you want to talk for a minute about other events that are happening for Mother's Day?
yeah, let's do that
point?
right now,
Yeah.
and let's head downstairs after that. So you tell us what's going on here.
One of the bigger things you can do this weekend with your mom, you want to go get her a gift or something, the Country Chicks Spring Market.
Yep.
It's happening at the Southwest Washington Fairgrounds. If you aren't familiar, that show's kind of a big deal.
It's huge.
Take Mom, let her pick something out,
Yep.
or go pick something out yourself and surprise her. You have that. There is also Mother's Day weekend corks and crafts at Bateau Cellars in Toledo. If you haven't been out there, it's a very nice winery. Just
Okay,
a simple
yeah.
place.
Okay,
Nice,
yeah, I haven't been out there.
Yep.
What's it
they're,
called again? I didn't.
Corks and Crafts at Bateau Cellars.
Okay, where's it at?
It is on Smoky Valley Road in Toledo. And they're doing some cork-themed magnets and other things that you can go hang out with your
You can
mom
always
and-
rewind it if you didn't get that and check out their website.
And then also, hey,
What?
If you want to bust out the hot rod for mom this weekend.
Hey, you know what? I'm thinking about it.
There's Cruise Centralia.
What time does that start? 4?
This says it starts at 3.
3,
And
okay.
it sounds like they're starting at the Veterans Museum in Chehalis.
Okay.
And then transitioning to downtown Centralia to Cruise after that. So it sounds like they'll have kind of
Let's see if I can get my car started. You know, before I put it away, I had a potato in the, no, it was a banana in the exhaust pipe.
Oh, well, that's a good place
Somebody
to
put a
keep
banana.
that. Yeah.
You
Did
put a
they
banana.
really?
Is this the man that disabled an unmarked unit with a banana?
Now, it is worth noting they're going to do a 6:15 lineup on Kresge for the cruise, and they're going to slow roll into downtown probably to get their drone shots they like to get.
Okay.
But even if you don't have a hot rod, this is a great opportunity to bring a chair, find somewhere downtown to set up, and just watch the cars go by. So there's lots of ways to participate.
Oh, I'm bringing a folding chair.
Yeah. Hey, some people bring full couches and put them in the back
I
of their
know,
trucks.
that's
and
so
stuff.
cool. Yeah. Oh, it's an event. Yeah. Okay. I can tell by the look, folks. I know we just have one camera here. When he starts looking at me like that, I know something's coming. So I'm going to be quiet now. What's this great comment coming?
I want to know if my 72 Maverick is a hot rod.
You know what? I'm going to really,
reverse pattern.
I'm going to disappoint you. And at this point in 2024, it is.
Ooh. I wish I still had it.
Because seriously,
no,
it's in style.
There's people that have newer rigs that just quote unquote style them out and take them through the cruise. There was one guy that caused a bunch of problems. It was like last year or the year before. He put a giant speaker system in the back of his SUV.
Oh yeah.
And nothing remarkable about his truck except that it was the loudest thing driving through all of town.
Yeah, that's Brooks.
Do you have time?
That's Harvey's son.
Do you have a time for a left turn, real quick?
Oh, absolutely.
All right. So, when it was time for the Maverick to go, my mom was looking for a new car.
Yeah.
And she wanted to buy a new car. So she went to Boone Ford. Remember, Boone Ford used to be just off
right
the freeway.
Off the freeway.
In Olympia.
They park them all on that little hill.
And she wanted to buy she wanted a Mustang.
Okay.
Not one of the good ones. But that's what she wanted. And they said, "Hey, do you have a trade-in?" and
that's a Ford.
She goes, "Well, no." I go, "Well, I got a 72 Maverick," and they go, "Well, we'll take it." And so they gave her $1,000 credit
for the Maverick.
Off the Maverick.
Whoa! Even after your dad monkeyed with it.
So yeah, I go, "Well, this is." They go, "Oh, we don't care. They'll take it."
Okay.
So the next week, there's an ad in the Olympian.
Yeah.
Boone Ford, clearance sale. There's my Maverick, and they're selling it for $98. I told my friend, hey, if you're looking to buy a new car, go buy the Maverick for $98 and give it back to them, and they'll take $1,000 for you.
Oh man! Oh,
I should have bought it back for $98.
$98, boy. They were smart. They made the deal with your mom.
Yep.
And then they brought somebody else in that had zero money.
Yeah, got $98 out of it.
Or they just took it to the junkyard.
I go.
Did it actually run?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. It was a little rough. There were some issues, but $98.
So it was 3 on the tree, right?
3 on the tree, but again, the pattern was reversed after my dad fixed it.
So if you're dyslexic, it's perfect.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, because
it was also a great security feature because
exactly
if you went to try to go into second gear, you jam it into reverse.
Because John Lennon was dyslexic, so he would have got right in there.
There you go.
Of course, he didn't know how to drive, but that's another issue. Okay, let's head downstairs.
Let's
right?
do it. Yeah.
You
guys were busy.
We were busy yesterday. Yeah. We were out and about, and Millie, I think we're gonna head downstairs. We're going to a Blarney's first, right? It's perfect because it's in our building.
Well, that and they see us coming. They know by now.
Oh, they're just they just go, oh no, we have to be. Yeah. So okay, we're gonna come back and we're gonna go to downtown Centralia. That's right after this. it's the Mohney Show. We're downstairs at O'Blarney's, and of course, Mother's Day is coming up on Sunday, so we're out and about having folks wish their, mom a happy Mother's Day. Tawny's with me from O'Blarney's.
Hello.
And Tawny, take it away. Wish Mom happy Mother's Day.
I want to wish my mom, Susie, a happy Mother's Day and that I love you.
There you go. Yeah, to my mom too. Happy Mother's Day.
Yeah.
And we're kind of running around town here, so we're going into different places, different businesses. So we're back with another Mother's Day in just a second. Okay, we just left O'Blarney's, and the Mohney Show has migrated downstairs. We're at the we're at the tanning place right now. How's that? Savannah's with me. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you. So Mom's Day. What do you want to wish Mom?
Have the best Mother's Day ever. She is the best. Everyone can attest to that. Yeah. Have a great Mother's Day.
She's a pretty good mom. I can testify to that. Okay, we keep on going. Thank you, Savannah.
Yep.
Man, the Mohney Show's all over the place. We've got Mother's Day coming up on Sunday, and what a great city. I mean, Centralia Chagos, we can just cruise around and talk to folks at different places. We're at the Juice Box right now here on Tower, downtown Centralia. Love this place. They have tons of beer. So come on by and check it out. We're with Maddie and we're with Emily, and they're going to wish Mom's happy Mother's Day. But first, there's stuff going on here this weekend, isn't there? What's cooking?
Yeah, Emily can tell us about our upcoming night market.
Oh yeah, so on Friday, the 10th, we are having a Mother's Day night market. So if you want to find any cool gifts for Mom last minute or plan ahead, come down on Friday. We'll have $4 mimosas, and we'll also have a $1 raffle to get a $50 gift certificate to come bring your mom or anyone you feel that is very special to you. So come on down, spend some time with us, and take something home.
And really an easy way to find Mom a gift too, right?
Absolutely.
These are heartfelt gifts.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
All handmade.
All handmade.
All handmade by artisans. We've got a whole bunch of artists. I've got more than 10 signed up right now. So
Very good.
come
What
and
are
check
the
us out.
hours again?
6 to 10.
6 to 10. Okay, that's on Friday.
On Friday.
Okay, now we're with, now I forgot. Maddie, there we go. I don't know why I can't run out there. His name Matt. No, it's not Maddie, it's Matt.
Close enough, yeah.
So Maddie's with us, and Maddie, can you wish?
Yeah.
Tell us about Mom a little bit.
My mom is Sandy. People
love
might know
her.
Sandy Cruz. I don't know.
She's
Mom,
the
love
best
ya.
dancer.
Are you from here?
I grew up here, yeah.
Okay, what school did you go to?
Centralia.
Right on, you're a
Yeah.
Tiger.
Tiger action.
I hate to say this live on the Mohney Show, but we're having our 40th reunion. Class of 84.
That's amazing.
CHS. So what year did you graduate?
2016.
Oh my God. Whoa.
Coming up on the 10 years.
There you go. So Mom is Sandy.
Sandy, yep, and she's great. And I'm wishing her the best Mother's Day. I'll be gone this weekend, so wishing it from San Diego. But,
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
yeah.
San Diego.
A little bit better
Yeah,
weather.
exactly.
Yeah, half of the family's down there, so.
Maddie will be
So
performing.
heartfelt Happy Mother's Day to Sandy.
Yep.
Very
Yeah,
good.
and we should mention our Saturday night show.
Please do.
We have Dimitri Matheny, he's from Centralia, coming with a jazz quintet to play Henry Mancini songs.
Really?
So it's going to be a packed show. We already have a ton of tickets sold, but there's still room if you would like to come.
Come on, get it
If you
in.
enjoy
And
jazz.
I would also say, what time does the show start?
7 p.m.
Okay, but come early for,
Doors will open at 6 if you want to come get dinner.
and even during the afternoon, right? When you folks can stop by on a nice Saturday afternoon. Hey, it's springtime. It's worth getting out even if it's raining. All these beers, they're all on tap. And out here, is this, can kids come in here?
Yes.
Okay.
Everywhere in here.
Not the back bar though.
Okay. And then does this change like at 9 o'clock? Or
11 p.m.
11 p.m. But you can bring the family in here and have dinner and lunch, right? Very
Absolutely.
good. Hey,
Got
thank
lots
you.
of games
Thank you,
and
guys.
lots of coloring pages and fun things to do here.
Thank you
A
so much for
Nintendo.
being. Yeah, we're on the Mohney Show, so you are.
wanna
Thank
let-
you, and
Ditto.
if you guys.
Hey, you want to let Emily wish her a happy Mother's
yes.
Oh yeah, you go. I'm sorry, we didn't even. You were telling us about events. Go right ahead.
Shoots, yeah. Hi, Mom. Her name's Beth Bryant, and she's in LaGrange, Georgia. And And I just want to wish you a happy Mother's Day. Wish I could be near you, and I love you so very much. Yeah. She's given me the wings to fly.
That's what we're all about right there. I was hoping to get more heartfelt out of you. We're still taking it. Can you lean in and cry for Mom or something?
Oh, man.
You know.
I got all my crying out yesterday.
Oh, there we go. Hey, we're at the Juice Box. Thanks so much for being on the Mohney Show. And we are headed to table number 3 over here. So we're just going to mosey on over there. Thanks, guys. We're at table number 3 here. I don't know if it's table. What table is this?
Number 1.
Man, oh man. What table number 1?
We're number 1.
We've got everybody here. I walked in, I'm like, whoa! Richard, how are you?
I'm doing well, Steve.
Good. Nice to see you. And Golly, and everybody else has to enter. Okay, so what we're going to do here, we're wishing moms happy Mother's Day. We talked earlier. You can still you can still wish your mom happy Mother's Day.
Yeah, happy Mother's Day, Mom. She was wonderful. She's not with us anymore, but my wife's here and she's a mother. And
there you go.
So I'm celebrating motherhood with her.
And Todd?
Hi, Todd Chaput. My mother, she lives in Denver now.
Oh, okay.
She's doing well though. She's been sick, but love my mother and hope she has a wonderful Mother's Day.
There you go.
Eric Sonnenberg, happy Mother's Day to my stepmom, Barb Sonnenberg.
Yay.
Dolly, it's up to you now.
Dolly Tardif. My mom has passed, but her birthday was on May 4th. Oh. I'm just trying to carry on her legacy. Do great
Skywalker.
things. Yeah,
do
great things.
And I think you are too. And you know, if you've got 2 daughters, right?
I have a daughter and a son.
Daughter and a son.
Yep.
Well, if they were here, they'd wish you happy Mother's Day.
And happy Mother's Day to my boyfriend's mom, Nora Machado, over at Centralia Point. She's the best.
There we go.
And my daughter's a mom now.
Really? So you're a grandpa?
I'm a grandpa.
Couldn't tell.
Can tell?
Couldn't tell.
You're a grandpa too, right? He's the kid of the bunch. Yeah, I'd like to wish my mom happy Mother's Day too. She did pass away. It's been almost 4 years ago, but my stepmom is Lori, and I talk about her all the time on the Mohney Show, and she's been my stepmom for 47 years. I'd like to throw that out there. So happy birthday to my stepmom, who, man, it's pretty cool having 2 moms, because when old mom isn't with us,
The bonus mom.
Anyway, final
And
thoughts.
listen to the Mohney Show. It's great.
Thank you.
I will wish my wife a happy Mother's Day too.
Good call.
Because,
I
should probably do that.
Happy birthday to my wife as well.
Can't get trouble. Yeah. Say happy Mother's Day.
Yeah. Take care of everything. You're getting them all out. So, thank you. And Mohney Show continues, and we'll mosey on out of here. And I'm not sure where we're going next, but somewhere. So, thank you very much. See you in a few. Hey, it was a great time at the Juice Box, and don't forget they've got all kinds of activities going on this Mother's Day weekend, especially Saturday night. Thank you for allowing us to come in and chat, and thanks to everybody at the Juice Box. Now, we're going to take a break, and then we're going to Chehalis.
Why not?
Man, out and about is so much fun. So stay right there. We're going to downtown Chehalis next, right here on the Mohney Show. At Tyler Rental, quality equipment and helpful counter pros save you costly delays. For projects big and small, Tyler has Genie man lifts and forklifts, Deere excavators, welders, and generators, plus new tools from Steel, Milwaukee, and Hilti. While you're in the store, shop for hard hats, safety glasses, gloves, hearing protection, and much more. Contractors and homeowners depend on Tyler Rental for selection and well-maintained equipment to avoid downtime. Tyler Rental, 153 Hamilton Road, south of Chehalis. Okay, the Mohney Show has progressed over the city line. We're in Chehalis, downtown Chehalis, and we're at Petals. Now, I can personally testify that I've gotten some very nice arrangements, flowers and stuff like that for my mom and for my wife here at Petals. Sherry is the owner of Petals, and you're heading into a pretty busy week, aren't you?
Yes.
So, I mean, you've got all kinds of, tell us about what's here and what Mom would like.
Well, I have a lot of different gifts. I have jewelry. I have just
a lot of living plants, right?
Yeah, living plants, succulents, very popular right now.
Moms love those.
Let's see.
I'm sorry, this is like stuff for yard art for outside, right?
It is. Some of it is statuary. I have, then I have lots of different vases in here to choose from. I have pictures, pillows,
Just a
There's
lot
a
of
lot of odds and ends.
a lot of stuff for ideas for mom, because I mean, let's face it, most moms have what they need, right?
Yes,
I mean,
yes.
what about when should folks start to order flowers for Sunday? Should they get in here? I mean, today's
Yeah.
Monday, so should they get in here right now and start getting
Yes,
orders in?
I started getting orders already 2 weeks ago.
Oh, 2 weeks ago, okay.
Yeah, and some people do that, and some, well, I would suggest starting now.
Okay, so how can is the best way to give you a call, or?
I have a website.
Okay, why don't you give folks the website?
It's petalsdesignandlivinggifts.com.
Okay.
And I also, my phone number is 360-996-4034, and I'm at 444 North Market Boulevard.
So that's what we strive for on the Mohney Show, is local business.
Mhm.
And it's just wonderful that you're here. I can't tell you how good it smells in here too. I mean, it's like the equivalent of walking in a restaurant. It smells so good. It just smells like fresh spring flowers right
Well,
now.
we just got done processing. We got a whole bunch of boxes of flowers, and we just got them all done, and I did like 5 arrangements this morning, and
Okay.
my driver's out the door.
There you go. It's an excellent idea. Don't miss Petals, downtown Chehalis. Now, this is a big one here, so give us your hours right through Mother's Day, so folks, don't come in too late.
9 to 5.
9 to 5. Okay. Saturday.
I usually am not open on Saturdays, but I will be if somebody wants something on a Saturday.
Okay. Very good. Another idea for mom, and happy Mother's Day.
Thank you.
Thanks for letting us come in.
Thanks.
We are at Benny's Florist in downtown Chehalis. We're running all over the place, and the reason, obviously, is because Sunday's Mother's Day. Now, my producer back there, did Mother's Day come early this year?
Yes.
You can shake the camera if it did. Okay. That's what I thought. So folks are maybe kind of scrambling around. Right now, we have Melinda with us, and Melinda, you took over Benny's, it's been about...
Be a year in June.
Okay, so you and your husband took it over, and you're pretty familiar with the whole thing,
Oh
right?
yes, I worked for Kara for 15 years.
Okay, so this is like old news. It's just like kind of a transition into, okay, now I own it.
Right.
Now I get to do all the fun stuff.
Yeah.
So we are surrounded by flowers. I mean, there's so many flowers there right now. Tell us about, I mean, is this all pretty much Mother's Day stuff?
Yes, most of them come from Ecuador and Colombia.
Okay. Is that what that big truck was?
Yes.
Out there in the middle? Oh, man. So they come in here, and they come in these boxes, and about, how old are they when you get them? I mean, are they really freshly picked?
Yeah, they're about a week old.
About a week old, okay. So they come in the boxes, and then you guys, do you just, I mean, tell us, I'm not trying to answer my own questions out here. Do you just, tell us what you do when you take them out of the boxes.
Alright, so we chop them with our chopper, and each bucket has flower food. It's specialized for the flowers, and so we chop them, put them in the water, they hydrate, and then we'll put them in the cooler.
Okay.
Keep them fresh.
Now, how long do they usually keep?
About a week or a week and a half.
And Mom's Day is coming up on Sunday, where this is on Monday, as a matter of fact. So when's the best time to start ordering for Mother's Day? I mean, the sooner the better for you, right?
Sooner the better, yes.
Where can folks order from?
You can order on our website at bennysflorist.com. You can call us. You can come in.
Okay, come in, make the orders. Delivery, it's a big deal. I mean, you guys deliver those,
Yes.
yeah? Okay, so some of the areas, I mean, is this most of Lewis County, or?
We go Lewis County and Thurston County and parts of Grace Harbor.
Grace Harbor, yeah. So what are the favorites? I mean, you have some over there on the counter that are big, nice bouquets. Are those heading out for Mother's Day?
No, those are heading out for our daily orders today.
Okay.
Birthdays, anniversaries, just because.
Were you?
Teacher appreciation.
Last weekend was Chehalis prom, right?
Yes.
How'd that go?
It was crazy. We had over 80 corsage and boutonnieres.
Are those, so do you guys make all those handmade?
Yeah, they're made from scratch.
Wow.
Yeah.
So over here, she doesn't want to be on camera, but I'm going to put her on camera anyway. Introduce
This is Laura. This
Hi.
is our delivery driver, and Laura is also Benny the Bee. We have Benny the Bee mascot.
Okay,
So
nice.
we do sing-a-grams.
So when you make the corsages and the boutonnieres, right? How long does it take for each one?
10 minutes. for corsage and maybe 5 for a boutonniere.
And those are, I mean, do you just make standard ones and sell them, or those somebody
they're all
walks?
custom.
They're all custom. Okay, so people say, I want this and this and this.
And we use these little spray roses right here in the corsage and boutonnieres.
So that's kind of a lost art. I mean, if you're going to a, 27,000 flower shop or whatever it is, or I mean, at some of the big stores, I mean, they don't make those, do they?
Right. I don't think so.
That's one of those things.
And we
where,
make it from like scratch. Like we buy the band, we do the bases, we do the ribbons, we do the flowers, we do the greenery, we do the baby's breath. Like it's a lot of work put into it. So
yes, and that's what's
tedious.
so impressive. And
Yeah.
then as a guy, then you go to pin it on, and you're shaking because you're like, you don't want to
poke somebody.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So as far as Mother's Day, can you what are the most popular flowers for kids given moms? For adult kids.
Roses.
Roses.
Roses and lilies, which I have our lilies over here. We haven't opened yet. So in the next couple days they'll pop open.
Okay.
They're big and beautiful. Yep.
And then you've got now daisies right there.
Daisies, carnations. A lot of people like the carnations because they last forever.
Okay. And what's going on with?
This is campanella. These are calla lilies and more spray roses.
And then a whole bunch of stuff behind our producer right there.
Yep, those are mums and Ostrom.
Okay. As far as living plants, is that out?
Oh yeah, we have a whole greenhouse full.
Okay, you want to follow us out there? Okay, let's go out and check out some living plants here.
Got these ones that just came in.
Oh, those are perfect.
The rose plants are really popular for Mother's Day.
Oh, those are beautiful. So hanging plants, that's the big one for mom, right?
Yep.
But, okay,
We have
I guess.
a whole bunch, yep, a whole bunch out here.
Oh man, it's nice and warm out here.
Oh yeah.
Whoa! Welcome to summer.
Yep. So here's a few of our mixed baskets. We have a whole bunch of fuchsias in the front.
Okay.
Those are popular too. But we've got tropicals.
Yeah, that's what I usually give mom every year is the little fuchsia.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And this is something here, right here now. This is something that I would probably choose for my mom. I love the colors, and she loves to hang them up either outside on the front porch or else maybe up at their other place. So yeah, these are beautiful. Okay, well, happy Mother's Day.
Thank you.
Okay, so again, we're with Melinda. We're down at Benny's Florist here on Market Boulevard in Chehalis. What is the website again, or the best way to get a hold of you to start getting Mom's Day's flowers on the road?
Yeah, you can go to our website at bennysflorist.com or call us at 748-3333.
Thank you for the tour. I appreciate it. And,
Yeah,
good luck.
very much.
And we are back in the studio right now. Had a great time in downtown Chehalis. And don't forget, because I know as we move along this week, there's a lot of stuff going on, and we're all getting excited about nice weather. But get those orders in for flowers. Man, they had a lot of flowers in Benny's, and of course, Personal Touch right there at Petals. They're in downtown Chehalis. Thanks to everybody for again talking to us and sharing your business. These are all local businesses.
Yep.
And that's what we're all about here on the Mohney Show, is showcasing, everybody that's, getting up and going to work and doing their own thing and really, contributing to our local area here.
There you go.
It's just, it's just a lot of fun. So, get those orders in for mom, and we'll have final thoughts right after this on the Mohney Show. The real estate market is changing, and John L. Scott can answer your questions with a free market analysis. If you're a homeowner, it's really important to get a current market analysis. It only takes a few minutes of your time and contains valuable information about your biggest investment. This might be the year to make a move and take advantage of this market. For your free market analysis, see Laura Lee today at John L. Scott, 900 West Main in Centralia. Back with the Mother's Day edition of the Mohney Show. We've got final thoughts as we head into this beautiful weekend. Man, it's going to be so nice. So whatever you choose to do with mom, have a good time. And don't forget mom.
Steve, I've got a concern here.
Okay, go right ahead.
You know that
I can always tell when you have that look on your face.
Tony and I like to grow flowers.
Right.
And,
You have a beautiful
tell
front
you
yard.
right now,
Yeah.
we got a lot of color. I'm a little surprised at how much color. So I'm a little concerned that some folks might, be in a rush,
right,
and forget to get flowers for mom. Oh, maybe I'll just pick a few of these.
Out of your front yard?
You never know.
Yeah.
Someone just is panicked and they forgot flowers.
Panic.
So
Okay.
if you don't know, and so I'm a little concerned. So maybe you could help us out on some spots. That people
thank
could
you,
get
Paul.
Their flowers.
Boy, what a great lead in that was. Let me hold on a second. Let me put my glasses on.
Let us both put this on.
So I can actually see, because my birthday's in 2 weeks and I'm old.
Yes.
Huh? What's going on over there? We toured Petals, and we also stopped by Benny's Florist and we don't want to forget other people, and Benny's Gardens.
Yep, that's
They've got and this is all living and cut flowers. Kaya's.
Yeah, and we should clarify for people, Benny's Gardens is on Bishop Road in Chehalis.
Yes.
There's
Benny's Florist is on Market.
And Benny's Gardens, yes.
And Benny's Gardens, we bought our live Christmas tree from them about 5 years ago. Never did bring it inside, but it's in our front yard and doing very well.
Oh, good.
Yes.
I thought that was that one you lit on fire.
No, that was one that was cut.
Okay, very good.
This is the living one.
Also, Kaya's, and you can also Kaya's has, everything.
Yes,
pets and feed and all that stuff as well. Pioneer West, right down the road. Been there forever and ever. Adding a floral, man, they've huge. Love going out there. Also, the Dirty Thumb Nursery, and all the different ones. So make sure you get. If mom's into flowers, then get flowers. I picked up. What was that thing I picked up yesterday at Benny's?
Did you pick up a mum?
A mum. That was a mum. And you know what? It apparently mums have kind of kind of an odor. I guess they're not the best smelling flower.
No, that's not true.
Oh, it's not.
No,
this one smells good.
Yeah. Mums don't stink.
Okay, well,
we have a lot of them, and they come back.
That was the idea.
Yeah.
Did you also mention Burnt Ridge Nursery?
No, I didn't. Go
that
right
would be
ahead.
Another one out. It's off 508.
I have a limited capacity.
Capacity.
See, I have a limited capacity up here. If it's not written down on a card in front of me, I might not.
Well, yeah.
Remember
and
it.
Unfortunately, folks, you ran out of crayons yesterday. So
another one.
I do have this ashtray right here that I keep my pens in.
Another one I would mention that people don't always think about is both Centralia and Chehalis farmers markets also have flower vendors as well. Flowers from local farms.
And there is one other place. When I was in my teens, when I would walk home from the skating rink, I think there was a place over on Pearl at midnight that I would pick out of the front yard.
That was my yard.
It's time to wrap up the Mohney Show, folks. I hope you have a great Mother's Day weekend. It's going to be nice outside. Don't forget the Centralia Cruise. Line them up on Kresge and try not to hang the bird, but if you do, then, have patience out there.
And if you want to do a burnout, it costs like $500 in Centralia, right?
Yeah. If
Great Mother's Day gift.
You can, if you need to do a burnout, do it in your own driveway so you don't get, in trouble. Your little car might do a burnout.
No.
Not at all.
No.
Okay.
Not with me in it. Just kind of.
We can tow it.
Kind of.
Anyway, happy Mother's Day to all moms and my late mom, Barbara, and, of course, my stepmom, Lori. Have a great weekend. Paul, anything?
Happy Mother's Day.
There you go. That wraps it up for the Mohney Show. We are back next week right here.
You are your shining star, no matter who you are, shining bright to see what you can truly be.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Beatles.